People always told me I need someone like you, someone who gets me and someone who's cool, yeah. And I like the way you are, and now I want it all.
So it is our last night in Maine, and then we are heading back tomorrow towards Ohio. A big old fire going there. There's the Chicky Chick. And this stop here basically concluded our northeast tour of the country. All the states in the upper northeast here. Look at how awesome that fire is right there. We've got about 12 days until we have to be back in Ohio for our reservations. And the car over here, when we took a ride to Bangor the other day, the front brakes started grinding. And it was only about a 2-hour drive back with barely any brake usage. But by the time we got back, I mean, they're grinding so bad we can't even drive the car anymore until I get them fixed. So we're going to hook that up on the back of the RV tomorrow when we roll out of here. And we're going to do a lot of boondocking on the way home, meaning on the way to Ohio. And then we'll get it fixed when we get to Ohio. So we are just kicking back here tonight with our fire, and we got a little bit more wood to go, and we had a couple of other things that we encountered on the way out here that we have to get taken care of pretty soon. One of those is we need to get the oil changed on the RV. We've driven almost 5,000 miles, about 500 miles short from 5,000 after we had the last oil change, and that was 500 miles after we had the new engine put in. So we need to get that done. And the check engine light has come on, so we got to get that checked out too. Until then, though, we are going to sit out here and enjoy our fire. You can see these people right down here are having a fire as well. And it actually looked like we were having a contest who has the bigger fire for a little while there, because I was piling wood on and they were piling wood on, and the fires kept getting bigger and bigger. It is actually, oh, it is 59 degrees where we're at right now. It comes up as Richmond on here, and where is that where we're at? I mean, it gets confusing with these KOA parks because they always use a couple of things in the title, like towns that you would know that are nearby. So I guess we are actually in Richmond. But anyways.
Gardner, Richmond.
Oh yeah. It says Augusta, Gardner, KOA, but our location comes up as Richmond, so kind of strange. But anyway, so we're going to try to remember to get the new stickers on the RV tomorrow before we leave, and that would be Maine and New Hampshire and Maine. And then we're going to get on our journey back towards Ohio, where we're going to be staying for a little while. And then after we leave Ohio, we're going to be making our journey back to Florida. All right, guys, we have left Maine. We are in Massachusetts tonight at a Cracker Barrel boondocking. Here's our home on wheels, and the Cracker Barrel is right over here. We got some dinner earlier. We got a couple of other people boondocking out here as well, and getting ready to make another leg of the trip tomorrow. We're actually sitting in here watching some TV tonight. We're waiting a little bit until we know that Cracker Barrel is closed before we open up that slide, but we have the other one open here, and we're just kind of kicking back and watching The People versus O.J. Simpson. We got a Massachusetts magnet to go on the fridge here, along with all the other ones we have here. I know it's kind of dark. There you can see them a little bit better. There's our Massachusetts and Las Vegas. This one we got from Mount Rushmore. Oh, this was our New Hampshire magnet. This one was totally awesome. I love that. A moose making s'mores. And yeah, these are the ones that we've been collecting as we go to all the Cracker Barrels. However, a lot of the Cracker Barrels have stopped putting these out and making them available. But anyways, it's the next morning, And we have ordered Cracker Barrel. So the lady has bacon and blueberry pancakes, and I have a whole slew of wild hog sausage. So this is where we're at right now, guys. We're on our way to Rhode Island. Actually, we're passing through Rhode Island, but this is what's going on up here. It may even be clearer for you than it is for me, but we are in standstill traffic right now because of whatever is happening up there. Kind of looks like a pile-up or a jackknife truck or something. I have no idea, but looking at the thing right here, there's like nowhere to pull off except for maybe Central Street. But I think that's the bridge that's right up here. So I don't think there is any way to get out of this. And I don't know where these people think they're going because they just keep inching forward. But yeah, that traffic way up there is not moving at all. So we're finally moving again here. And you can see on the right side here the sign that says Discover Beautiful Rhode Island. So this was right on the border of Rhode Island on Highway 146. I'll have to keep an ear out, see if I can figure out in the news what happened up here. They still have a couple of lights flashing up here, but it looks like they cleared up whatever the problem was. So it is hours later, and as you see, we are still driving. We are in Connecticut right now. We went to Rhode Island, filmed a Spirit Halloween, then we went to Connecticut and filmed a Spirit Halloween. And now we are on our way to another Cracker Barrel to stay the night. Alright guys, we are here. The little lady is putting the big slide out here. We are exhausted. So yeah, once again we are at a Cracker Barrel here. Our favorite place to boondock, and we have a great place right now, guys. These Cracker Barrel parking lots are always so huge, and if the rig would fit, this would be a great place to stay right here. This is actually what they put in specifically for RVs. There's another little lot over there, although there's some cars. We were able to pull in right here up against this wall, which is perfect. There's a Comfort Inn right there, but yeah, this is the perfect place. We can pull up here right along the berm there, whatever you call. We take up 7 spaces here, 7 car spaces. And even though we are inside where the line is here, where the cars would park anyway, we're gonna wait till later to put out the bedroom slide. Although over here, since we're against the wall, we go ahead and put this one out for the living room. That way we can set up the computers and do whatever work we have to do tonight. I personally have, I think, 3 videos to edit. And I think Marion has one to film and edit. Whenever we pull into these places, I always double check all the connections, make sure everything's tight and everything's hooked up. That's the generator running right there. And yeah, everything's good to go. So we are basically ready to just settle in for the night right here in the Cracker Barrel parking lot. Oh no, here's the RV and bus spots over here. I thought it was over here. Those are just regular spots. Although, I mean, if you needed to, you could pull in there. But these are the ones that are reserved for the RV and bus. And as you can see, I mean, if we just had the RV, it would fit right here. But since we're pulling the car, I mean, that monster is not gonna fit in one of these spaces. Anyway, we're gonna get settled in here, get some dinner because we are starving, get some work done, and then kick back and relax a little bit, get ready for the road for tomorrow. Okay, so I don't know where we left off last, but here we are at another Cracker Barrel for the night. We left Connecticut this morning, and we are in Fishkill, New York tonight. We got a pretty good spot here. Like from the road out here, you almost can't even see us. So that's cool. We first rolled in here today. It must have been about 2 o'clock. We got here much earlier than we usually get to a Cracker Barrel when we're staying. And the guys had just pulled in to start doing all the yard work. And they were parked right here. Only they were halfway down. They were taking up so much of this space here, you know, perfectly in the middle, that we couldn't pull in here. So we had to pull in over where the other ones are. And we sat like right over here for probably about an hour and a half while they finished their yard work. So yeah, the guys were parked like probably right around in here. So just in an area where we could not get in there. But as soon as we saw them leaving, we pulled out, went out here, around, back in, and right over here and parked. So we got a really good space here. And this is where we're staying for the night.
People always told me I need someone like you, someone who gets me and someone who's cool, yeah. And I like the way you are.